Hey guys, so this week in my Happy Planner dashboard layout that I'm currently using as a social media planner, I thought that I would use the Happy Planner Dream Seeker sticker book. I love this sticker book. It is actually my all-time favorite. So I did mention in my cloth and paper plan with me video that I went out and purchased this one for that specific layout. It was going to be my first plan with me in that new layout, so I knew that I wanted to use my favorite sticker book, and because I had used already all of the decorative stickers in the one that I have, I knew that I had to go out and get another one. So of course I want to use it here too. So I'm just gonna cover up this little bit over here, and I'm so happy that we're finally officially using this planner for July, because if you saw my setup video, I had been using this layout since June, and I had moved the month of November of 2021 so I could start it right then and there. So it finally officially started. So that's the only thing that I'm going to need to cover up. I no longer have to cover up the month or the year, so I'm super excited about that. And all I do is just cover this up because I like using this little corner for decoration. So I'll put a quote, and I don't need those bullet points or that little header. So I'm so glad that I no longer have to cover that up. So like, look at how beautiful these are. This is why it is my favorite sticker book. I love these right here. The first thing that I do want to do is use one of these big flowers, maybe over here in the corner. And I'm not sure. I think they would both look nice. So let's start with this one. Let's see how this one looks. And I'm thinking maybe angled like this, but that does cover up June over there. So actually, let me go ahead and try this one too, because either one of these is either going to go up here and down here. So I just don't know which one. So maybe even like this. Okay, so I just have to find the right angle, thinking more towards the corner. Okay, let's see. They're not really at an angle, so that's kind of tricky, but I love using them in the corner. So I'm thinking, no, I definitely want to put it up just a little bit more. So let's try this again. Sometimes the angle is just so tricky to figure out, but I think we'll get there, because I was thinking more like this. And I know it's going to cover up some of the month up here, but I don't think I'll mind it too much. So maybe something like this. And then I'll come in with a cute little quote. So let's go ahead and take this off, and I'm probably going to use it maybe going down over here if I can. Actually, no. Okay, I think I'm gonna come back to this one. So now let's see how a quote would look. Which one? So I really didn't want to use any of the foil, but it's just so pretty. I love all of these. These are my favorites. So I think I'm just gonna have to do it because I love these. I don't like photographing them. They're so hard to photograph, but I love them. So when it comes to taking pictures for Instagram and the thumbnail for this video, I know it's gonna be a little bit tricky, but I just love it. And actually, this one has the flower right there. So I don't want to use this one. I didn't notice that it had that flower right there. So instead, what I'm going to do is use this one because the flower is over here. So I think what I wanted to do is maybe just place it maybe like right here. Be brave. Okay, that looks so pretty right there. I love that. And I may even come back and just cut the sticker straight here so it doesn't cover up that too much. But I don't know. We'll go ahead and come back to that one. And so what else did I want to do? So let's go back because I do need to add them over here on the right-hand side. And as far as those ones go, let's see. I do want to use these smaller ones, maybe like over here. So again, I think I'm going to need to cut it just a little bit. Okay, so right there. And then I do need another one for Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. I just love the way that looks. So let's see. So maybe I won't have to cut this one up too much. So maybe like right there. And then let's do this one for Friday. I think these ones look similar. So yeah, I think I want it here. Actually, let me move it down just a little bit. I am just so glad that all the setup videos are done and over with. I feel like I've been setting up and putting out videos all week long, and it's been exhausting but really fun. I was super excited to just get everything set up and going for the start of July, especially because I was adding that cloth and paper planner to my lineup. So I was really excited to get that one going and started. So let's see, this one has that feather right there. Let's try to work around it so I don't have to cut too much of it off. Okay, so it's just gonna cover it, and I'll just make that hole for the punch. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this down the line. I don't want it over onto the next day. So a quick little trim. I always get so nervous when I do this because I think that I'm just gonna slice through the page. So really carefully, but applying enough pressure. Let's see if that worked. Okay. Okay, so I think I did it correctly. There we go. Yeah, that looks really good. And then this one as well. All right. All right, there we go. I think that looks really good. And now I'm debating about cutting these ones here too. That way they're not all the way over. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Nice and gently. And I don't think I've ever sliced through my page, but it's always possible, and I don't ever want to have a first time for that. So I try to be careful, especially because this blade is new. So I know it's really sharp. So I just have to be really careful. So there's that one. And then this last one. Okay. There we go. Okay, perfect. So yeah, that looks really, really nice. I'm so glad that I ended up cutting that up. And now let's see what else. We do have all of these little pieces, so I may come back to those ones. But what I wanted to do now is try to see if we could maybe use this one over here. The angle is just so important. Just trying to get as much of the sticker as I can. I don't want to cut too much. So maybe like that. And with this one, I do want to just punch right through it. So let's get rid of this little extra one. And then this one as well. All right, there we go. So now can I use these ones, maybe going up the page like this. I always like using stickers, but then we have that feather there. So I'm not sure about that one. Let's try maybe this one. I think this one would look much better. But I have to make sure that it's all the way to the edge. Okay, yeah, there we go. That looks really pretty. And this one, that feather's just sticking out way too much. How about this one? This one would look better. It's not all the way up there. It just comes out just a little bit, so I think this one is gonna be much better. That way we get this whole corner right here. Okay, so I think that looks good. And now what I want to do is add some sort of headers. And we have these right here. And let's see, we have a lot of purple with this flower, so I think I want to do like this pink one. It's more of a mauve color, I think. So I'm just gonna kind of squeeze it right in here, but I think I'm gonna move it up just a little bit. Yeah, so maybe like right there, and then maybe we could do the purple one over here. Yeah, that looks good. So now I don't want to do the blue one. So I think I'm going to do maybe like this green one, and the green one could actually go over here. And this yellowish orange one, I think it's more like an orange one. So this one could go right there. Okay, that looks really pretty. And then I think I want a quote right down here. So let's go back to those ones. Oh, I love these ones. And I think I'm going to end up regretting it, but I love it. And I think this one is actually the perfect size. And it's just so simple and so pretty. And with this one, I think I have to grab it right in the middle because it's not straight. So I think I want to do it maybe down here so it could go through this feather as well. Okay, yeah, there we go. Like, how pretty is that? Oh, I just love this sticker book. It's so pretty. And then I do need something here because this is where I write all the videos that I'm doing as I'm checking them off. And I write them here too, because this is when I check them off that I've recorded them. And then this is where I check them off to let me know that they're uploaded to YouTube and all of that. So I just think these are really, really long. Maybe I could use several of these ones. These ones are good too. Oh, and these ones are good too. Okay, this one, like, I think this one would be pretty. But let's go back to the other ones. I think those ones would look really nice. I'm thinking of maybe layering a few. And I know these ones are meant for the monthly view. And they would look nice over there too. And I don't think there was anything else. So these ones could work too. especially if I line it up over here next to the line. I think that would look really pretty. Just that these ones are so big, and it'll come down here and take away from this whole situation, so I don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with this one. Right here. Yeah, I think this one looks good. And of course, I want to layer it with something, and I know that they have circles in here. Not these ones, but these ones. And I could probably layer it with this one. Okay, that looks cute. Okay, so right there, and then this one could go right there. Okay, that looks really pretty. Did I want to do anything else? Because I love the way that this looks. And I could maybe add some bullet points here. But I really love how simple this looks, and I don't really want to take away from these ones. So I'm thinking maybe that's going to be it. Because we do have these ones. But yeah, I think that'll be way too much. And I think I like this one better. So again, let's try to take this one off because this one has decoration. And I think this looks much prettier, maybe right here. Okay, yeah, I think that looks good. So let's try to see if I can find where I got this from. Or else I tend to not put stickers back and they just end up on the side of my desk doing a whole lot of nothing. So yeah, we found it. That's good. And let's see. I think that's actually gonna be it. I really love the way that this looks. This is my favorite sticker book. So yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of some of this so we can put these pages back into the discs. All right, so here it is. I am loving this foil. It is really, really pretty. And as I was putting the pages back into the discs, I did notice that I didn't even cut this little extra piece that was covering the month. So I did go ahead and do that, and I think it looks nice and clean. And I'm so glad that I ended up getting another copy of this book because it's so pretty. It's my favorite, and I love the way that this turned out. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to check me over on Instagram at stephanyhappilyplans. And I'll see you next time.